I was in Miami for the first time last month, and I decided to explore Brickell on my first night. I was solo and didn't have any plans, so I pretty much just walked around window shopping all the designer stores and people watching all of the affluent Floridians of the area. And as I was getting ready to head back to my hotel, I wanted to film a talking head segment. This encounter that I had that night will probably stick with me for the rest of my life. Here it is. Alright, I decided to come out and explore the town a little bit, and it's a pretty cool place. I feel like I'm in GTA 6. You know, I remember being 14, 15 and getting paid my first 50 bucks. Getting paid my first $50 to do a video shoot. And what was that, 7, 8 years ago? And how much it meant, that little small $50. And I come to realize that the more I've been leveling up and the bigger projects, the bigger budgets I've been getting, it's not that I don't appreciate it, but you start to take it for granted. So I'm trying to put myself back in the mindset of that 15-year-old kid who just got paid that first $50. And it makes me feel a lot more grateful and a lot more appreciative of the growth and the progression that I have made. You know, it's easy to compare yourself when you look online and you see what it can seem. How you doing? How you doing? Good. How fast some people grow, and try not to compare yourself. But for me, I've just had to realize that slow grind is better than no grind, you know? It's better waiting 7, 8 years to get to that point that you got rather than getting it instant. Yeah?
Are we online?
No, this isn't live, no.
I want to be live.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, I'm not a streamer.
All right, but I had a live question
Yeah.
for you.
What's your question?
You have to record it. You have to give me at least
Yeah, I'm recording.
15 minutes of your undivided attention.
15 minutes?
You gonna love me or hate me?
It's a long time, but
All right, no. I'm gonna circumvent it.
okay.
8 minutes.
8 minutes, okay. That's
You
reasonable.
get 8 miles. You
That's
gonna love the world. Either gonna love me or hate me.
Let's hear it.
But I got a question for the world. Up until the womb, until right now, today, real time. How does it feel to be really real? I'm asking the world. Y'all answer me. How does it feel to be really real?
The audio was pretty bad here, so I turned the camera off. But I still stayed to talk with this man a little bit. Roger was his name. He told me a little bit about himself, and I'd agreed to walk to 7-Eleven with him to get him some snacks and a pack of cigarettes. Where we at?
In Brickell.
Brickell. I thought it was called Brickell.
Yeah.
Why you say it like that? Brickell. Is that how it's pronounced, or is that just how you say it?
That's the way we gotta say it.
That's the way you gotta say
That's
it.
what you feel when you walk in the place as extravagant.
You said extravagant?
Extravagante. But you better speak Spanish. You better have Spanish up. Por favor.
So tell me, you said back when you had that stroke in 2018 and Supreme Patty gave you that $1,000.
Yeah, Supreme Patty showed me supreme love. Right?
Right.
He didn't have to do that. Could have kept on walking. But compassion.
And we're here in Brickell, Miami, one of the wealthiest parts of Florida. And you're homeless. How do you kind of deal with that, like on a daily basis, when you're seeing stockbrokers, you're seeing OnlyFans,
I'm seeing
Fox,
the money.
you're seeing these, people making tens of thousands of dollars a month, and you're homeless. What's that like?
I look at it like this. I'm homeless, but I'm not hopeless. So their money is their money. The way they got it, I don't know what they did to do. And whatever I got, or whatever I'm gonna get, God gonna give it to me. Right? It ain't time for me to have the money yet. Right. Gotta get myself together first. Then the money comes. Then you can be able to handle it.
Yeah.
See, in Brickell, nobody goes to church. Believe that.
You're a Christian?
To my heart, Jesus is Lord.
Say that again. Say that again.
Christian to my heart, Jesus is Lord.
Wait, how long have you been Christian? Your whole life?
My whole life.
And what's that mean to you to be a Christian in 2024, especially when there's so much?
So right here, I was trying to say when there's so much wickedness and demonic agendas influencing our world. And the reason I pause here is because I want you to pay attention to what happens around us whenever we try talking about this throughout our conversation.
There's so much.
For me to be a Christian, I believe, and I know for a fact God is really real. And I know for a fact He sent His Son to save us all because He loved us all more than we loved ourselves. But He did. He has the love. Check it out. Joy with no compassion, it's not true. Joy has to have love in it. Even on the rainy days, we have to have joy. And we have to be glad that we can feel the rain.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm above ground and breathing.
Even though
and being able to say thank you, Lord. That's what I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
Whatever happened after that happened. Because I know He's gonna be there. He's behind me. He was behind me when I didn't think He was there. So what you gonna do? Or what you gonna see when I know He's there? And I know He ain't going nowhere.
A lot of
I'm
people
gonna have my time.
A lot of people don't believe in the world is so messed up right now. The world is so bad, and it seems so crazy. A lot of people have lost that hope. Like you said, you're homeless, but you're not hopeless.
Nah, because I know what my God can do. I used to tell God about my problem, but now I tell my problem how big my God is. You see how you got to reverse it?
Yeah.
You got to use the energy, man. You got to give the power that He gave you, the 5 senses, really the 6. That third, the spiritual.
I think God put me on that corner for a reason, because I was up in the mall trying to record my little segment where I talked to the camera.
Oh,
and
yeah?
the security guard kicked me out because I didn't have proper authorization, even though there was another guy there who was recording who apparently had authorization.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, let me go find somewhere else, and I went down on that corner right where you were, and I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that it's a divine encounter.
I don't believe in random chances, coincidence. We were meant to talk. Ecclesiastes, every time has a season, and every season has its time. There's a time for everything. It was time for us. It was time for me to get on what I'm doing. It's time. It's time to serve the Lord. It's time to be glad in it.
Yeah. Man, you're speaking to me. Like you're talking to the camera, but you're talking.
I'm talking to the world.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the world. How does it feel to believe? This is what I want. I want the Holy Spirit to seep in the minds of the unbeliever and create explosion where they come. That's what the Holy Spirit is assigned to make you believe. So summons the Holy Spirit. Talk to God. He'll send it to you. FedEx. Xfinity on demand. Whatever God got for you, it's coming directly to you. I can't mess with it. Nobody can. This lifetime or the next one after that. It's coming straight to you. It's your name. Wow.
And
See that?
your ear?
No, in the back.
Yeah.
That's where the tumor was.
That's where the tumor was? That's it?
It was 5 inches in diameter and 7 inches in length. it was basically a titty on the back of my head.
Wow.
And it was during the coronavirus, so I couldn't get an operation because.
So you got a tumor the size of a breast on the back of your head during coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah. And
It's not a time that you want to get sick.
Right, and yeah, exactly. Because the hospital was divided. One side corona, the other side non-corona.
Yeah.
They wasn't accepting nobody. That's the first time I ever seen a hospital shut down. Accepting no patients.
Right.
No, nothing.
Right.
Dead. You're done.
Right.
Whatever happened, it happened. That was a scary moment.
But you still had hope?
Oh yeah, I still had hope, but I thought I was going, it was it.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matters and all that was rioting here.
How was it down here, like during the riot and everything? Was it crazy, like in Brickell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, here, they had the bag. So they still was walking their dogs and stuff like that.
Right.
But in the hood, it was no jobs, no nothing but CVS's and 7-Elevens
Yeah.
and gas station store. That was it. The rest of it was ghost town.
Yeah.
I mean,
What is that thing?
that's an Uber.
An
Got
Uber?
food, yeah.
It's like it's a robot that brings you your food?
Bring your food, yeah.
Wow. We don't got that where I'm from.
It'll be there.
Yeah, eventually.
Technology, yeah, it's gonna go around.
I don't live in a city like this, so that makes sense.
Eventually it'll be there.
But man, I want to hear more of your story. So after, when you got the tumor out, when did you get the tumor out of your head?
To be honest with you, I got the tumor out of my head because I went to jail for a warrant I didn't know I had.
What was the warrant?
Trespassing in the parking lot after warning. Matter of fact, I had 2 of them. So this is what was in store.
Yeah.
God had already planned because I couldn't go to no hospitals or nothing like that. I had to go to jail. And when I went to jail, intake, the doctor seen what was on my head, straight to Jackson. And I got it off my head.
So going to jail.
Tell me how God works.
Going to jail was able to get that tumor off your head. It saved your life, essentially. Wow.
It was already there.
Wow.
That's what I said. God is amazing. You're gonna work it out. Just let him handle it. You steadfast, you be still. You let your footsteps be prepared in the preparation of gospel of peace. You move when he tell you to move, or when you feel like your heart is ready to move. Other than that, it's no good. Whatever intentions you have, and it's not God in the midst of those intentions, nothing.
Because if it's not God, who is it?
It's the evil spirit. It's the yin and the yang. Positive and the negative. A hot and a cold. A hot and a cold. Truth be told.
If it's a God, there's got to be a devil, right?
Gotta be.
That's what Ephesians says.
No, I want to reach out to people. You know how cheaters, you ever seen cheaters, Joey Greco?
Right, yeah.
Come in with the camera.
Right.
That's your moment. When you see me with that camera coming in, tell the world who you is. Let them know.
When you were...
Let them know you're a child of God.
And I'm glad I gave you the opportunity, because when I was filming, I seen you wanted to say something to the camera, and I could have judged you and been like, "Oh, this crazy guy," and just went the other way and ignored you. But you know, just talking to you and been talking for what 30 minutes now has really touched me in a way that
I believe.
yeah.
And with you and me together, we can make others believe. Because it was a time for us when we didn't believe.
Yeah.
I didn't know of him. So everything has its time, bro. It was time for me to meet you.
It was.
Really time.
It really was. And this is so when I was checking my bag this morning at the airport, I just got a new study Bible, and it's a pretty thick Bible. It probably weighs at least like maybe 4 or 5 pounds. And it was in my checked bag, and I was trying to check my bag, but my bag was like 6 pounds too heavy. So I had to take my Bible out and just carry it my whole day. You know, I got on 2 different flights, and I couldn't fit it in this book. It was too big, so I was just carrying it. And it reminded me in Matthew 11 where Jesus talks about all the things that weigh you down, pretty much let those things up to God and work on His timing, and give all the things that are stressing you and weighing you, just give it to God and let Him do, and let Him have it, and let Him edify you in the way that He wants to.
Let Him do it.
So I think this is 100% a divine encounter, man.
Especially the oatmeal cookies.
That cookie's good, huh?
What? I want the world to see me eating while I talk about God.
And you didn't get a beer or anything. You just got, what's that, like a Gatorade or something?
Yeah, I got a kiwi.
Kiwi strawberry.
Straightforward.
No alcohol.
So are you sober now? Are you working on getting sober?
You say how to pray with me tonight.
I'm sober right now.
It's the Pastico.
And it's a daily thing.
Great.
Daily process that is taken with me.
Mr. On link.
Daily battle.
I would have changed on my tag number. When can I get a decal?
So,
Fuck, nigga.
You understand? You had that. What you do is you would brew all the bonds. You would brew them.
Is that what that is? Are those evil spirits?
You know when the Lord speaks, the devil shot back.
Do you think Miami specifically is a pretty demonic city? You think it's easier for those unclean spirits to dwell in a place like this?
Yeah, it's because of money.
Because of money.
The love of the money. The root of all evil. If you love money more than you love God, you love money more than you love yourself. What can I say? Need I say more?
How you love some paper and some numbers more than you love yourself?
It's crazy. They do. Yeah. They do.
What time is it? Well, listen, brother, I would stay and talk to you all night if I could, but I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep, and I got to get up in the morning, so.
All right, thank you.
But I definitely don't want this to be our last encounter, so.
No, I'll see you again.
For sure, man.
Just be up here, be around here. I'll be around here every day.
Okay. I'm definitely going to, before I leave on Friday, so I definitely will make sure I come back and see you in some way. You can't tell me that divine encounter isn't real after something like that. I was trying to film that last segment. I'm like, it's hard for me to talk right now. Man. And then you notice how the more, when he started talking more about God and started really, you know, he was making it clear that he wasn't just a crazy guy that didn't know what he was saying. The demons in the background started manifesting and started trying to distract from the message. That's gonna stick with me for a while. And I'm so glad I got it on camera. I'm so glad I brought my camera because, I mean, I had my camera, but I was kind of just walking around. I didn't have it out. I was like, oh, let me just explore. But, you know, I'm like, no, I need to do something, right? I need to shoot. I need to film something. And God just put that right in my hands. God just put that directly in my hands, man. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Everything that I bear, praise the Lord. Worship Christ with the best of your portions. I know